Johnny, I hate you so much.
What?
That beautiful long hair and beard.
You've got conditioned today, so it's really light and fluffy.
Hello, wonderful LARP watchers, and welcome back to the Super Mega Hunt.
Mega Hunt!
Once
The
again.
Hunt!
So when you only watch recordings, you don't get to see me mess up the intro time and again.
It's a real treat.
Yeah.
Hello, wonderful LARP watchers, and welcome back to the Super Mega Fun Time Thursday. We had stir fry stream.
Good stir fry.
So those who don't know, we take it in turns to cook. And mine is the best we've ever eaten, I think.
Pardon?
And took the most effort. Indeed. Indeed, wasn't it, everybody?
It was very
It was great.
Yeah.
It was so amazing.
Wasn't it, Matt?
It was so many vegetables.
In this heavy combat episode.
Yes, it was so lovely.
Yes, you're amazing.
Announcements. As always, thank you to Critit for the lovely dice. I have still misplaced Constance somewhere. They will turn up.
Eventually.
And then I shall laugh and be like, ha
I've
ha
already turned up at someone's house.
Never.
No, because we've not had any competitions in ages. Eagle-eyed viewers might be noticing we are missing somebody from our team. The wonderful Georgia, who plays Red, has an interview. Oh, I probably shouldn't say that. Has a conversation.
Yeah. Yeah,
Has a
kids watch
conversation
this.
with people tomorrow morning, and prioritise that over playing D&D.
Rude.
It is pretty far out. Unreasonable.
I managed
No
to do both.
priorities.
We're looking at a date for the wonderful one-shot. We've got some more art back.
I'm
and
so excited for our
I
characters.
am very
Looks so
excited.
good.
And it's phenomenal. So we'll probably do like a character building one, and then we can put that out, and then in that we can say when the live episode's going to be.
Yeah.
And Don from Critic said he could hopefully have lots of competition prizes, which would be good news. Right, shall we begin?
Yes.
Yes.
As the sun set on the Valaki, and you made your choice, you would fight with the Burgermeister. You would protect him from Lady Watcher. Going to his mansion and hiding him away, you found a mirror. Didn't look like anyone had been in this room for a while. Years. Didn't look like the mirror had been touched, put away in a corner. But those of you with arcane knowledge could tell that there was more to this mirror than met the eye. Being able to work out what it did, you looked into it and were able to summon a mystic assassin. Can anyone remember the name of the order the mystic assassin came from?
Sander can.
We alright, Sam? Are we getting loads of noise? Can you work out which one it is, Sam?
Mine's on.
Mine's
Yep.
on.
It might be a battery. It's died.
May have died.
Can you hear me okay?
Should
Testing,
we all
testing.
be speaking now?
Is that alright?
I think
Okay.
one of them is dying.
Yeah. Let us know. Sorry. Cool.
Something like the Balzeri or
Maybe.
something like that.
Heel back.
Close enough. Close enough.
What was it?
Yeah. Almost.
Yeah, something like that.
Balversi.
So close.
I was close.
It's like a triple
That's good.
one. Summoned the assassin. Constance sent it to kill Lady Watcher. Thinking not much of it, you got the Burgermeister to safety, and then an angry mob was outside. But being the devious you are, you disguised yourself as the Burgermeister and went with them to Lady Watcher's house. On arrival, were taken down to see her, only to find her corpse and the strong smell of acid. 2 of you waited outside, and those 2 were... and the rest of you went inside.
I like how, if this is on podcast now, we'll actually Gabriel and Hester outside for those that are listening.
For the benefit of the tape.
So, who would you like to begin with?
Outside.
Inside crew!
Yes.
That's a good comment. A little bit sad that you managed to save one of the people who could take over Valaki, and that the game didn't become the Valaki Burgermeister simulator.
Yes.
It's been a tough year. There's been a drought. This person's come to you with this problem. You stole my grain.
We could make that work.
I mean, there's got to be loads of jobs around town that need filling, right?
Yeah. And whatever problem they bring to us, we're just like chop it in half, see who objects.
So, those inside will rewind slightly. No one entered the room, did they? You were all kind of come down the staircase and found outside this kind of sleeping quarters area where there were 4 beds, quite a large room, and then the stairs went down even further into a 30-foot square room with a lovely pentacam.
Can I just remind you, we have an illusion of Gabriel with us.
Outside, yeah.
No,
No,
in with us, because it has to be
Oh.
with me,
Gabriel
because
looks
it's
like
my
a
illusion.
Burgermeister.
Okay.
Fake
Yeah.
Gabriel. We've got
He
fake
looks like the Burgermeister. This illusion looks like him.
Yeah, wonderful.
Sorry.
Fabiel. Shambriel.
And
Shambriel.
Fake Briel.
Shambriel.
it's all over the place.
Fobriel.
The French
Nikolai
version.
II and Karl. Karl was the first one to notice his mother's demise. Both of them armoured in riveted chainmail with swords at their hips. They're reasonably strong looking lads, but you've not seen them fight. Also around you is what can only be described as 8 cultists. Heavy, dark robes. It does look a bit theatrical.
Yep.
The room itself, candles in the corners, various skulls. What's the word I'm looking for? Pentagram. In the middle, carved in. There's definitely been some blood in here and some other bits and bobs. The corpse of Lady Watcher is on the floor, face burnt with what could be described as acid, eating away the flesh even as you come in now. You can also see on the floor what looks like an imp or some kind of very small demonic dead stout as well. And that is the scene. As you kind of stop at the door and the 2 sons look to each other. Oh fuck.
What happened?
Oh god.
I don't know. I heard a scream and came running and I was guarding the door. Did you do this? The younger of the sons looks to you. The older, hand to his face, just kind of looks at the corpse.
We were bringing the Burgermeister to surrender.
Yeah, you were with us.
You were with us this whole time.
I think this changes everything, don't you? I think if we move fast, we can avoid this becoming a bloodbath.
I think I need a drink.
They kind of look to you. The 2 boys, the one who's sort of covering his face. Give me a perception or a
Insight?
sense motive. That doesn't exist anymore. Insight.
Oh,
Oh, wow. 29.
21.
6.
because I couldn't get a 29 on something if I wanted to.
Well, clearly you've just done it wrong.
I could get a 26. The best I could possibly do.
And what did you get, sorry, Constance?
6.
He looks horrendously upset, Constance, from your point of view.
Okay.
You get the fear he's about to attack, that there's something about to click in him. Oh no,
21.
29.
You two. As he covers his hand across his face, he's smiling.
He's relieved, or he's glad she's dead.
He's glad she's dead.
Okay.
For sure. For sure.
Is it possible to get a read on, because he hated her individually, or because he's really ambitious?
He's most definitely not ambitious.
Cool. Good. That is the better answer.
Yeah.
Oh, it seems like a good time for a drink.
Yeah, let's sit down and discuss this. Otherwise, this is just going to erupt,
What the hell?
and people are going to die.
You can, from behind you, you've got more of these cultists asking for what's going on. The voices are quite well spoken. They're not very common. They're the upper echelon of Valaki, for sure.
How many of them are there?
It was 8.
I'll step aside to let people through if they want to go and see. They can go and see.
Yeah. Matt's mic.
Fine.
Have we got a spare mic or a new battery?
There should be, because George is not here.
Sorry, we're having a mic issue.
Should I just swap the batteries from one mic to the other?
They're quite.
Yeah.
Or
no-
you-
If you can.
Where are the batteries? Are they in the box? Is there a load of batteries there?
Or do you want to
There's
just throw
one.
that underneath the table on our
That one?
Switch.
Yeah.
Go for
Yeah,
George.
but they're in a little box.
I'll swap it.
Oh, here we go, Matt.
There. That didn't require that level of screaming. Panic.
So we'll continue on Matt's changing it if you just mute his mic, Sandy.
No talking for you.
We have to lean very close to Matt.
It's a good look for you, Johnny. So, from looking at the boys, you've got 1 second. Nikolai II, who looks very relieved, and Carl looks a bit more distraught that she's passed. Be able to swap it over, Matt?
Yeah.
Oh, that's quick. We'll probably turn it back on again, Sandy.
Was it Carl who was outside that we were talking to in the street before?
Yes, I think it was.
Yes,
Sorry.
okay.
No, it's the older one.
No,
isn't
it was
it?
the older.
So the one that's smiling is the one that we were talking to.
Yeah.
We've been talking to.
Okay,
The
Yeah,
one that
sorry.
Shall I?
Distort is the one that was with
Yeah.
his mum.
sure.
Mama.
Sound okay, Sam?
Dead mother.
We probably need to do all of the batteries then. Oh, why do people stick with us? We're so good at that.
Because we're genuine.
Yay.
Feels
They
real.
they can see the real people through the
Famous.
lack of
Things
polished
up. Yeah.
performance standards.
It's so unpolished.
So lovely, Lilian.
A lot of effort goes into this, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
We try very hard.
Right. So there seems, from your role, Matt, it could still go either way, you think, with the boys. Like, Nikolai is definitely relieved. Carl looks more worried. And you can see Nikolai is struggling with his emotions, for sure. And you can understand why. They've grown up under the rule of Vargas, who is complete no nonsense, and they've tried to overthrow him and failed. Everyone who's down there, where are you looking?
I'm
The brothers.
focused on the two brothers.
Brothers, yeah.
I am keeping very quiet, and I've got my back to the wall, the passageway wall, and letting people move if they want to.
Okay.
Trying not to draw attention to myself, I think.
Yep.
Feeling a bit like, ooh.
And the illusion of Gabriel?
Was very careful to step out of the way of people that wanted to come past.
Okay.
Helpful antidote.
You hear a voice from behind, and you all recognise it.
The spy?
No.
Strahd?
Oh.
But not Strahd.
Of course.
Not Strahd. Strahd, not Strahd.
We can't just walk away from this though, can we? We'll all be dead if we do. There's still a chance. We should kill them now.
At least one, probably more of you will die if you do. Instead, let us intercede for you.
Can you give me a knowledge arcana? Anyone who's got it, please?
15.
Those words carried power to them. They were not mere words.
Oh, sweet Strahd, you slimy bastard.
Can we tell who is being targeted?
The other cultists. As you look round, it's really hard to tell which one is him of the 8.
Sure. When you say Strahd, not Strahd, do you mean Strahd's?
We know it's Strahd, but no
his
one
mate.
else does, or is just some guy?
Maybe some alter ego you might have heard of.
We don't know.
That.
Oh, is it that guy?
Can I just clarify what I know? Because I don't think I've met the alter ego or identified him as Strahd.
No, you haven't.
So
You
this
hear-
is some dude.
Yep.
Right.
Some powerful cultist dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
You hear a Welsh spoken voice, and you sense power in those words. He's right. We've still got enough. We can do this.
This doesn't
We can
have
kill
to end.
them all.
This doesn't have to end in a fight. And it will end.
The voice
Oh.
comes from a different position within the room now. We've got them outnumbered. We can kill them.
What would that gain you?
We can kill them.
You would gain
We can
nothing.
kill them all.
We can sit
We can
and
kill
have a
them.
nice drink
We can
together.
kill them. We can kill them. We can kill them.
I cast
One of them. What do you do?
I cast no, which one?
Hunter's Mark.
Bane on the closest 3.
On
On
Bane
the closest 3.
Yep, I'll give you advantage on that. Oh, not advantage, but that'll go before initiatives. Can everyone give me initiative, please?
Quick question: can I tell if the brothers are being affected or just the cultists?
That's
Just
not great.
Cool.
But
Okay.
at least that wasn't an attack roll.
Get them out now.
Oh, sweet.
Your initiative is 0.
Yes, it is. My initiative is 0. How does that work? Am I just not in the fight?
It's a zero.
I'm in the next room, right?
You have to miss a turn every other round.
We're missing turn every round.
23.
Wait, there was a fight
9.
happening?
There's only 3 of you down there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yep.
There's illusion Gabriel as well.
Illusion Gabriel's
That's true.
I
very,
don't
very
think
easy.
Illusion Gabriel can
he's
help much here.
No,
can
but
be
he is
hit
a
by
valid
things,
target
yes.
at least once.
Yes.
Yeah. Someone
So-
would attack him. He's a
I'm just going to do me as a group,
okay.
because otherwise it will get...
Roll a 0.
Oh God!
I'm,
9 of them,
Roll
one after
0.
another.
I'm going to do me as 2 groups.
Okay.
Okay, you're in luck. I can't see my roll.
We're having a lovely time outside.
I mean, you're likely to be better than me at the roll, at least.
Yeah.
It's a lovely day in the village.
Oh, give me a roll for the brothers. We'll do them individually.
That'd be a 19.
4.
Oh, okay.
Well then, friend.
That's
ten
why
rolling.
you bring me to these things.
I just wasted 19. Brilliant.
Well, hopefully that's a 1 wasted that I won't roll again.
Nikolai.
Oh.
And what was your roll, sorry?
4. One day, I'll roll high on initiative, and it will panic me because I don't think I've ever
Elliot,
gone first in
what
a
do you do?
fight ever.
You can see There seem to be, bear with me, give me another spellcraft.
My Arcana check this time is 15.
Nice.
This dice likes me tonight.
Shall we, because we didn't do the charisma saving throws for my Bane. I don't know if that's worth doing that first.
What's the DC, please?
Ooh, I've not had to do that for ages.
You've got 2 of them.
13.
Yeah, you've definitely got 2 of them.
So whenever a target that fails a saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw.
Nice.
Okay. Read it for me one more time, sorry.
Whenever a target that fails this saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw.
Nice. Yeah, it's like reverse bless, isn't it?
Yeah. Unbless.
Curse.
Okay.
That's a different thing.
Right, Liam, you're first, sir.
Oh.
It felt like a suggestion, but more than a suggestion.
Okay.
He was affecting more than one of them at once.
Who is this guy?
That is a lot of people.
I presume I can't localise which one it was.
Not with 15, no.
Yeah, cool.
So you've got 2 in the room, majority on the stairs. Hooded, classic fantasy, dark-robed cultists.
All of the ones on the stairs in kind of aggressive postures, starting to attack.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
They are very bottlenecked.
The 2 in the room, are they the brothers?
No, there's the there's the brothers and 2 cultists now. 2 went in.
So I will say to the brothers, someone's controlling them. Help us. We'll speak for you. You can just go back to drinking.
Okay.
Sold.
Just going down pub.
You say...
And then I will use an action surge.
That's cool
and
you can do that.
Hmm?
It's cool that you can do that. I thought that was a fighter thing.
Sorry?
I thought that was just a fighter thing.
It is a fighter thing. I'm secretly
Dance in the back.
multi-classing.
Oh, yes.
It's not a secret.
Yeah, what are you going for?
I will thunderwave back up the stairs. Like...
Is that like waving up the stairs?
Catch a group of cultists, but it can also be heard. It's audible out to 300 feet, so I'm hoping that the guys upstairs will hear that.
I think I'm the closest to the door.
Yeah, so you'd have to just get past.
I've got a move action.
I mean,
I'm
I'm the
happy with
closest to the room, is what I mean, I think.
So what's the DC, please?
It is 15.
2 have saved, 2 have failed. 3 have failed, 2 saved.
Okie dokie. Failed save to 2d8. Lovely. So to the people that failed their save, 6 points of thunder damage and they're pushed 10 feet away. The people that passed take 3 points of thunder damage.
Yes.
Little bullock.
Do they take stare damage from...
Let's not talk about stare damage. We've been there before.
Oh, that super bomber.
I'm going to have to now jump to the people outside and bring them up to level speed, if
Sorry,
that's all right.
folks.
I know it kind of disjoints the combat. Outside. Surrounded, in the firmest use of the word, what remains of the town guard. Grim, determined men. Also, some clear mercenaries, hunter types are around you. As you stand outside the front of the Watcher house now, it is clear that none of them are really in charge, but they are all just keeping you here. A lot of the guards are refusing to meet your eye. There's just the 2 of you there, isn't there?
Yeah.
One of them's the Burgermeister, it's fine.
What do you do? It's the cold, misty night as you stand outside this ancient house, but one of the nicer houses in Valaki. In the front of it, you can see out in the shadows, because you were keeping an eye on where he is, Mr. Lask. He's relatively well concealed and at times disappears and reappears, just moving through shadows around you, making sure there's nothing funny going on.
All will be well.
I've normally been left to guard you, so yeah, if you stand close, glare at you for that. Just keep a very careful eye, like, on the crowd if anyone starts, looking like they're going to go for him. Sort of defensive. Not going to start anything, but just very wary, cautious.
Are you trying to be intimidating, relaxed?
Relaxed. Trying to keep as much of the Burgermeister's posture as possible, from what I remember of him. So Gabriel is relaxed because he's basically trying to focus on being
So it's
in
a
character.
diplomacy roll, I think.
Persuasion?
Persuasion.
That's the closest you've
Is
got
that
to
a roll?
Well, it's
diplomacy
either
these days.
persuasion or
That would be a 16.
or performance.
Okay.
There's performance as
Yeah,
well.
give me a performance, see how true to him you are.
22.
Okay. Yeah, they definitely believe you are him. You can see there's two guards who look. At first, they don't look as grim and dark as the others, but they look really pissed off with you. Like, really, really pissed off.
Keep a close eye on them. Not going to initiate anything, but
Okay.
just keeping a close eye in case they do.
As you watch them, they talk amongst themselves. You. What did you do with my friend?
Which one?
You're the wife, you know. A son. Where's Lars?
His home.
Fuck you.
You can go check. All will be well.
Not for you, you bag of shit.
Easy.
I use message, and I message Hessia. I can disguise myself as someone they fear. I could turn into Izek, and all these guards will shit themselves.
Quite true.
It's not wrong.
Yeah.
You'd give away the illusion. If you respond to a message, so
Yeah, you can respond,
yeah. Do it.
But maybe we could play it as this is the illusion all along. To see who the traitors are. But if it backfires, then people will get hurt.
Then I'll set them on fire.
Oh, fuck it, I don't care for this coin.
As
One of them
soon as
steps
he
forwards.
goes for
Do
it.
it.
I mask of many faces, disguise myself as Izek and be like, now I know who the traitor is, fool. And I literally grab it with the steamed hand.
Oh.
Give me a perform.
That would be a 12. I do have actors, so I can re-roll that, can't I? Or this-
Oh yeah, if you're trying to
you
pretend, if you're
change
being
it.
someone. Yeah.
That is an 18.
Nice.
I was about to bend your luck, but that will do it.
Oh yeah, I need to remember about all my buffs as well.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. No. So you mask. How are you trying to do it? So it looks like you're dropping an illusion into him.
Yeah, basically the illusion will, as I turn, it will basically finger a stick. It just goes, and basically go down. And like I'll use the disguise self as a.
Yeah, when they've done a spell. You hear various curse words come from the guards around you. And it's almost, like when you've got a drill sergeant who gets people to come to order and the backs go straight. That happens, and they... and the one in front of you is like, drops his weapon, is looking at you with real terror and fear in his eyes.
Disperse these people now. And go see your friend Lars.
So, about half the people here have made guards, about half of them are mercenaries. You hear a lot of swear words and curse words from both sides. And they go to war.
Oh, God.
The guards just plough into the mercenaries and the mercenaries plough into the guards.
Wow.
Nice. That was great.
Isaac
It's not what I
is... Isaac is... The mercenaries are all dead.
Yeah.
They know that they'll be killed. And the guards now need to prove that they are loyal.
Congratulations, you have started a civil war.
It looks like it's going to be close-ish, and at that point, you hear a boom come from downstairs. Leaves shake, the house shakes. Can everyone give me initiative, please?
Everyone already not initiative.
Started 8.
13.
I'm just going to put you on
11.
the same... What did you get, sorry?
11.
11.
Oh no, 9. I have a +1. Sorry, 9.
You on...
Makes it all.
Look at all you with pluses to your initiatives. Disgusting.
One day I might get double figures on
Don't
initiative.
ask me about a strength roll.
Okay.
It's the 29 over here.
Nikolai draws, sword is already out, doesn't really look what to do, and hits a defensive stance. Some of the cultists you knock back get up to their feet. Get up. Well, they can all get up. 2 are going to charge into you, Constance, on the stairs. What is your armour class? They've drawn short swords and daggers.
It is 19.
Wailing in blows, as I'm guessing you've hit. Although they've got the high ground on you, they can only come at you 2 at a time from above. But there are 2 in the room and the 2 brothers behind you.
Mm-hmm.
But the majority of the ones coming down from the top, you're able to hit a defensive stance and they're not going to get past, or can't get past you at the moment. Gabriel, outside. It's in close-ish. So you've got the guards who were brought or have joined Lady Watcher thinking she was better for the job because they're either pissed off or have been paid, you would assume from what you've seen, plus some people who look like the 2 hunters from in the town who you guys have gone with a few times, and that kind of ilk of people.
Yeah.
Clear sellswords or mercenaries or hunters who... money, you would guess.
Thaumaturgy. I'm going to mana a wonder. I am going to make my voice 3 times louder and just shout, "Stop what you're doing." In the name of the Burgermeister. He pardons you all. If you wish to carry on, I will kill you myself.
Did you say it in that deadpan?
So
bored.
It'd be like, it's all theatrics, isn't it? And I guess it'd be an intimidation.
Intimidation, yeah. I'll give you advantage because you're
15 plus 7, so
Because
20.
of who you are.
22. Or crit, so 27.
Disgusting.
Yeah, these people aren't stupid. Yeah, they back down. Would all of them? Let's see if anyone gets really high. Nope. Yeah, you can see terror in their eyes as you bark this out, and the orders come flying out of your mouth. And it's like Izek is back. You would hear this downstairs. You hear the voice of Izek echo down.
Well, we know what's happened up there. You know he's dead.
Go
You do
home. Guards to the wall. The fight is outside, not in.
Okay. There's kind of a pause in the fighting. Nice. Jakul. You've got two in the room. The two brothers who don't seem to have picked a side yet. And the main bulk of the cultists are at the top.
Okay. How many in the bulk? 8?
6.
Six up there. Okay, I'm gonna. I'll take a step to stand by Constance, and then I'm gonna cast Confusion in the group on the stairs.
Jeez, what does that do?
So
Confuses them.
it confuses them. Yes.
Confuses the GM.
They have to roll a what is it? Wisdom. They have to roll a Wisdom saving throw or be affected. So
the
each
DC
creature in a 10-foot radius sphere on the center point of your choice makes the Wisdom saving throw. The affected targets can't take reaction and must roll a d10 at the start of each of their turns to determine their behavior. And there's a list of things.
Okay. I need 3 d10s. At the start of their turn. Okay, I'll do it now.
Well, if they fail the save.
Yeah, 2. I got 2 4s and a 10.
Yeah, it's 15 is the save. So
Yeah, 3 failed.
okay. 3 out of 6.
Just a
Yeah.
mess.
Okay.
So, and then I rolled a 4, 4 and a 10 for the confusion check.
Okay, so 4 is a creature doesn't move or take an action this turn.
Jeez.
Uh,
And 10.
10 is the creature can act and move normally.
Okay.
You would get a 7 or 8 and they just attack.
How
random
does Jackal confuse them with this spell?
Right.
With his beauty.
I kind of like step round Constance and kind of like give them a kind of a glare, and I'll be like,
Be still.
It's like, you don't want to do this. Your enemy is amongst you. Or we've already got people everywhere behind you. You don't want to hurt me, do you?
Do you want to hurt the
like
face? No.
I don't know.
Yeah, blue steel them.
Yeah.
Ooh. You don't want to hurt me.
I can only turn left.
There's a silence across some of them. Hessia, your turn outside.
It lasts for a minute as well.
Can we hear goings on in the house?
You heard the thunderclap and that was it.
Do I abandon you? That's the.
Does Hessia abandon Gabriel?
Yeah, I'm gonna go
The
into the
fight
house.
stopped.
She's gonna follow the noises.
Yep.
Into the house.
As you run down,
Yeah.
you knew where the secret staircase was.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
was
can
with
start
Constance.
making your way down to there, but that'll be your whole turn, I'm afraid.
That's fine. Yeah, yeah.
The two in the room. Didn't get hit by the confusion.
Sorry.
Into the elbow.
Silent cough.
COVID-19, baby.
One of them is going to attack Constance in the back because
Fine. If you must.
I'm going to give them advantage. Is an 18?
No.
Wow.
19 is the AC.
You
That's
hear
crazy AC.
you hear a thud in the back, just clanging into your armour, As a kind of half a look over your shoulder, you're pretty well surrounded, but on your shoulder is also Jakul now, standing strong and tall. The other one runs over beside Nikolai. Quite well spoken. What do we do? How do we get out of this, Nikolai? I think I know how. We kill the cultists!
Yeah.
And
Mate!
bang, down to him.
Nice.
The cultist jumps back in shock, but not quick enough as Nikolai's longsword catches him.
I really want to go before this ends.
Carl, seeing, will he join his brother? He does. Yep. Jeez, you're getting wrecked. Oh. The two of them, Beefcake Muscle Boys, start wailing in to this guy in robes and no armour. And it's not going well for him.
Shock.
Constance.
Hello. I would like to attack. I assume that the two in the room are the ones that the brothers are now attacking.
So there's one on your back.
Uh-huh.
One cultist ran over next to Nikolai and asked what they were going to do.
Yeah.
But you probably wouldn't have heard that. And then you would have heard the sound of combat. Little look over your shoulder. You would see Nikolai and Carl fighting one of the cultists.
Yeah. I would like to hit with my warhammer the one who just tried to stab me in the back, please.
Yeah. Give me a roll hittage, please.
18.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Oh, you're using Warhammer.
Yes. Sorry, it's this new sheet. I haven't got everything written down in it yet.
That's okay. I think it's a D8 plus strength.
D8, yes it is. Plus 3. That is 6 points of bludgeoning.
Yeah.
And I would like to attack him again, please.
Use.
That's a crit fail.
Crit fail.
Yeah, I don't like these new dice. I want my better dice.
Red is technically with us.
She's busy.
Yeah, I'm completely.
She's busy.
Jeez.
Luck.
You're first as you step round off the step into him. Big smash across his jaw as he looks over in shock, pushing the hood back. And you're taken back slightly as it's a man, probably in his mid-50s, and terror is in his eyes now as he looks upon you. He looks like a normal, and it's enough to make you take half a step back for a second. And as you do, your foot slips on the step. Give me a d20 and see if you go arse over tit.
9.
As you hit the floor.
Okay.
Have you fallen down some stairs again?
Just like real life.
Elian.
So annoying.
I will nod to the brothers and kind of move so I'm shoulder to shoulder with them as kind of like a visible sign of solidarity.
Yep.
Pull a longbow and put an arrow in between the shoulder blades of the person that just tried to stab Constance in the back.
Oh, yeah, okay. Give me a roll to hit.
Turnabout is fair play. Currently 13. How are we feeling about 13? Yes, no?
I mean,
No? Cool. I'll make it a precision attack using one of my fighter maneuvers,
Okay.
which lets me expend a superiority dice to add it to my attack roll.
Nice.
Which will boost it to a 16.
Nice. Yeah, it's a hit.
Sweet.
Give me some damn, please.
everyone's within 10 feet of me, aren't they? So we all get my aura of protection. But I always forget about that.
What does that do?
+2 to saving throws.
Oh, nice.
4 points of pointy damage.
Yeah. As you get smashed in the face, an arrow arrives through the shoulder blades.
Got both their backs.
Nikolai pressing the advantage. As the hooded cultist, Nikolai, why? Fuck you. Big thrust of the longsword and the man hits the floor. Again, drops it into like a defensive position. He's not looking for it.
Yeah.
It's my scroll.
One of the cultists, you'd see Jekyll, one of the cultists near Constance does nothing, just stands there. One of the ones at the back seems to stand there as well. One of the other ones at the front, with a shake of his head and a couple of big blinks, looks around and sees Constance on the floor. Seeing a moment, dives, driving the dagger down, but a lack of skill and poor footing see him at kind of more of a stumble over the top, and then there's a sort of pile of cultists as he has a 1 followed by a 3. I'll give you an attackable opportunity on him.
Yeah, alright. I'll smack him with my Bane Axe. 10. That's a miss.
No, it's a miss. There's a bit of a kerfuffle and a pile of bodies. But it has opened a bit of space, and 2 of them are going to try and attack you. Miss and miss. So there's now 2 in front of you, 1 on the floor, kind of wrestling, or not wrestling, but kind of on top of Constance, and 1 behind you, who...
And then there's a bunch on the stairs still.
Trying to push down.
Cool.
Yeah. Gabriel.
How's everybody doing out there? What are they doing? Are they leaving? Does it look like they're leaving, or are they all just standing around?
The guards stop their fighting, and the mercenaries kind of keep fighting for a little bit, but seeing the guards stop, kind of then pull back. And one of the sort of mercenary stroke hunter. Why should we trust you?
Because if you carry on, you'll be dead.
But to die a man fighting than to be put in stocks.
I just stare at him and I cast fear. So anybody in a 30-foot cone in front of me, being the mercenaries, I will cast fear. They need to make a wisdom saving throw.
You probably get 3 of them, we'll say. Oh, that's 1 save. Oh, we'll say 4. 3 fail, 1 success. Unless it's 19.
You project a phantasmism of the creature's worst fears. Each creature in a 30-foot cone must succeed a wisdom saving throw or drop whatever it's holding and become frightened for the duration. I said, go home. I think they all pretty much fear.
Just a really big Izzik.
I think it's even more fiendish, I guess.
With the arm, yeah.
Yeah.
So, you hear the clatter of steel on stone as a couple of weapons are dropped. And as soon as one does, some of the others turn and run away. But the guards will stay near you at the moment. But the mercenaries or hunters, or whatever you want to call them, they bolt. Yeah. As soon as 1 or 2 go, all of them, with no clear leader to shout for them to stay, they all bolt.
Did I not give you the order to go to the walls?
Yes, sir.
Move.
Yes, sir. As they, the footsteps of trained feet as they fill into like a jog march and start making their way back to the wall.
Done.
Nice, very nice. Jakul.
No. I'm going to try and angle myself to get as many as I can, and I'm going to breathe out some ice up the stairs.
Whoa. Okay, what's the save on that, please?
Con save 12.
Okay. Okay, you hit 5, and you get it on 4 and 1 success.
Okay, so it's 3d6, half is saved. Let's do it.
So, is it strength plus proficiency? Okay, so 7 now.
It's 9 cold damage to everyone, and half if for the people who saved.
9, okay.
I don't know if it's rounded up or down.
Yeah, it's down.
So 4 to the people who saved.
Fucking hell, that hurt.
Sorry.
A big suck back up the stairs where they've got nowhere to go, and some of the ones at the back trying to push their way forwards as they get hit by this blast of cold air. It's enough to make a lot of them, they do not look well. A lot of them turn to bolt. How's the air?
Are these the exact same stairs as I've just appeared?
Yes.
You're being charged by a small army of cultists.
You make your way round. You can see in front of you some damaged and hurt looking cultists running up some stairs.
Huh. Do they look like they're running at me in a attacking sort of way, or in a running away frightened?
Running away from a Dragonborn and Harbour Paladin kind of way.
I am going to move to the side and see if they're just going to run straight past me or go at me.
They do have weapons.
Okay.
They've not dropped weapons.
Set them on fire, you know you want
I
to.
do really want to.
Oh god.
Yeah.
You're gonna get burned to death in this dungeon.
Um,
The house is on fire. You're trapped on the ground.
she's going to cast
Stop giving him ideas.
Burning Hands, so basically she just does that and then fire just shoots.
What's the
at them.
DC on that? Oh. In the back of your head.
No.
Sexy elf time.
Sound so happy. Sound less happy.
My strength to you.
Just because he's hot.
Your strength to me. Let me aid you now.
Sure.
You feel like, you know, like the scene in Ghost.
This is not getting better.
Like the hands come around you, that kind of sensation.
This is not the way I thought this was going to go.
No.
Give me your damage, please.
We're moving from gothic horror to gothic
don't need-
erotica.
Do I not need to roll 4? No, I don't, do I? No, it's a it's a dex saving throw from the
Yeah, none of them got over 15 if you're 15.
yeah, I'm higher than 15.
Yeah.
So it is 3d6.
And give me an extra d6, please.
Nice.
Ooh.
I'm going to use the tower.
Ooh.
5, 9, 10, 12, 14. Fire.
Well. This isn't the way I imagined this.
Sometimes it's nice to actually, succeed.
Yes.
Charred pile of cultists.
Good. As they were sort of running towards you, as the jet of flame comes out, it's got a tinge of black to it this time, rather than being so red. The smell of burnt cloth, followed by burnt flesh, greets all of your nostrils very quickly.
Hessia?
And they're gone. Carl falls in next to his brother. Constance!
Yes.
There's one who went to stab you in the face, tripped and fell on top of you.
Is it an action to stand up again?
So
No.
move action.
So move.
Half of a move action.
Oh, sorry, that's me.
That's right.
I've got my foot.
Trapped
I've got
around.
my foot tangled in you.
Got it? Okay, fine.
Yeah.
We're just reenacting what it's like to try and stand up again from the floor. With you being very polite cultist. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, that's my foot.
I will stand
And now
up
we kill each other.
and use my other move, I suppose, to grab him by the scruff of the neck, or grab them by the scruff of the neck, and pull them to their feet and push them in the direction that all the others have run off to.
Yes.
Yeah, you mean attack? It'd be a shove. Give me a push. So it's just an attack roll.
15 plus 7, 22.
Easy enough. Yeah, you like proper. He's face down, and it's back of the sort of just pick him up by the back, like the way a mummy dog would, and push him. As he's more than happy to oblige. As he starts running up, and there's a scream of terror as he gets to the top of the stairs for some reason.
Oh dear.
Stack 'em.
Elian, from the bottom.
Can I see any hostiles at this point?
No, everything seems to be down.
Okay. In which case, I'm just going to engage the brothers in conversation and make sure they stay on our side. And wait until they tell me it's all clear from the stairwell. Fake Briel has vanished mysteriously at some point during the fight.
Okay. I had no idea Mother was doing this.
No, I can well imagine that you were totally innocent.
Did you, Carl? No, not at all.
I'm sure the Burgomaster will understand your innocence here.
Yes, good. The guy at the top, someone runs up and just seeing the carnage of people who have been frozen and then run into a jet of fire. He drops his weapon and runs.
Let him go.
Yeah. Would
Do I really want to let him go?
give me...
He drops his weapons.
Yeah.
No, if he dropped his weapons, she would let him run.
Give me a wisdom.
Oh no.
Ooh, please.
18.
Yeah. You feel as your hands are out and you felt this kind of guiding presence over and around your hands. You feel this like urge from it to blast them again, to just destroy this guy. You feel like the wild magic running down into your own hands from this. And it's kind of like, imagine that the sort of scene where you've got like a flamethrower, and then you've got that initial blast, that you can feel that little coming down, and then it's just almost in your mind, you close it off, and that blast doesn't reach your power to go down.
Yeah. But it's a close thing. Yeah, for sure.
As they run past.
Ooh.
Gabriel. Bit of quiet. You can hear someone running towards you from inside.
I want to see where it is. To be honest, it's Izzy. So I'm just going to give it the like proper like Izzy. Even though that stare down he was giving me, my eyes are just locked on that door like come out.
From your memory of this house, there's a back door to this house.
Okay.
You're at the front.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
I'm looking for her left-hand man.
It's like a right-hand man, but a bit more dodgy.
Give me a perception. It's going to be good.
That would be a 19
In total.
in total.
No, you can't see him.
Oh.
He is slippery. Close.
It's a slippery boy.
You get the feeling he's not gone far, but you can't see him.
Do we know his name?
Lusk.
We know that though, don't we?
Yeah, she referred to him as Mr. Lusk at some point. Yeah. When you visited her.
I suggest you leave this place, Lask, and never come back. For you, I will put you in a personal hell.
Okay. Right, those inside. That is the end of the combat.
I shall make my way down the stairs.
There's just fucking carnage. Like, a couple of them were kind of twitching on the floor for a little bit, but it stops quite quickly.
Cool.
Yeah, it does look like they've been blasted from two sides with pretty heavy magic. After getting hit a bit and some of them being confused and Constance, you, after picking the one up, give me a perception, please.
That would be a 2. I think it's a 2. Wait, it's a 3 minus probably.
Perception, buddy.
Where is perception? Oh, it's straight 0. Okay, yeah, there's a 3.
You feel uneasy in this space, but you can't put your finger on it.
Okay. Classic.
The two brothers kind of back to a corner so they can see all of you, but keep their weapons drawn.
You made the right choice, and we'll stand by what we said.
I'll put my axe away and said, "Let's get a drink, guys."
That's been such a running theme.
It's what they want. It's like their only character traits.
We
want drinks.
It's become that point where Jekyll just wants a drink.
Yeah.
And just pretending it's
for a
to
lot.
ingratiate
It's
himself.
their character trait.
Cosmic beings.
Yeah.
They kind of look to each other.
Bean time.
It's a point in the stream where we make a lot of noise near our microphones by rummaging in a box
We'll
of
never know what they actually
I
did.
can't hear you over the noise of you rummaging.
I just want to say that chat has decided that Sander is in charge of all of us, basically, from what I can tell.
I mean,
that
it's
is
not.
correct,
It's
yes.
not far from the truth.
No,
What's been said?
Sander and Josh.
I'm not gonna.
Oh,
She's in charge. They want to see you on stream. That's not going to happen. Mainly because she's a giant wimp.
It's because she's in charge.
don't
That's
piss off
fine.
the boss.
I think we're going to all get inspiration now, except for the DM. He's going to get a bunch of negatives.
DM's microphone suddenly goes dead. DM's voice suddenly sounds really weird.
The two boys look at each other. We could go for the secret stash. Yes, let us go for a drink. We'll take you upstairs.
We're gonna let's look around down here.
I'm leaving.
I mean, in theory, if your mother had concealed any form of evil grimoire or the like, in theory, where do you think in theory it might be? In theory.
You ask this question everywhere we go.
Just if you had to guess.
We'll need the keys for the library. They'll be on her, I think. They just kind of
I think
look.
there's a moment where we all look at each other.
Yeah.
Anyone able to cast Mage Hand down here?
I can.
Oh, Hessia, there you are.
Yes.
I also wasn't there for Red's warning of don't touch the body.
Yeah, don't touch the body.
Oh, she was literally just going to go and touch the body. Mage
Red
hand
says
it.
it's some sort of
Vile poison.
yeah,
Oh,
Icarus poison.
guess I'll mage hand it. Cast mage hand to loot the body. This is not the first time she's done this.
Won't be the last.
With a practiced mage going through all the pockets.
As you look through and on her possession, you can see like that acid or poison is still eating away at her face, and the wound has got much bigger. There's almost like black lines coming out of it into the veins where she was stabbed. This little imp creature that is near her, all kinds of dead. Yeah, demonic. It is I'll tell you, you'd know. Sorry, bear with me.
A nice friend.
Do I need an arcana roll or anything like
A dead nice friend.
Yes. The best kind of nice friend.
The best kind of friends are dead friends.
You want to be my friend now?
Not without a lot of qualifiers.
I feel like Magical's gone through things in the last few weeks.
My cushy lifestyle has changed a little bit.
I'm still not over the cold night. Not ready.
It wasn't cold. It's still not cold.
Just slapped that guy down so hard.
It's just an imp that she's got.
Just an imp.
Just an imp.
Standard old imp.
Standard old impy.
Cool.
Like everyone has.
Standard issue to evil sorcerers. So any day now.
Still waiting for mine.
It's all right.
In the post.
You'll get the sexy imp instead.
I got a sexy elf.
Just sitting on your shoulder, be like,
A cherub.
It's the second time you said that today, Johnny.
Give me a knowledge
Knowledge.
to know about the impy.
Arcana.
Arcana or even knowledge religion.
I
you,
know
Hessie?
some religion. A little bit.
Well, Arcana with a 9.
Oh, wow, I know a
Try
lot of religion. Oh,
That's
it's
a
a
7.
20 on
Oh,
religion.
critical religion.
Ooh, critical religion.
22.
Critical Arcana.
Okay.
Wow, how did we
So
all do so well in religion?
your knowledge on
I'm not religious
imps,
at all.
evil, normally lawful evil. Some wizards and casters use them as familiars, and they'll normally try and break the hold at some point. But they make very good spies because they can turn invisible and they can shapeshift.
So, at some point, I'm sure at some point we were being overheard by a raven, and we weren't sure whose that was. So maybe it wasn't Strahd's. It was.
Oh, was that back up in like Kresk?
No, I think it was the first time we came to Vallaki.
I will kind of glance across at the brothers, then turn back to you and say, well, it could have been anything.
It could have.
On her body, you find the keys on a belt.
Yep.
They're the ones.
I'll mage hand those to me.
We'll come with you.
Fine.
We need to find some evidence of.
You find
Alcohol.
small serrated dagger on her, which screams magic item.
I shall mage hand that
It
to
does
me.
literally scream magic.
Magic item!
Because that would be horrific.
Yeah.
But it's just sort of,
You can add that to the nice rusted sacrificial diagram.
I still have that.
Yeah.
I still carry that around as well. I'm just collecting weird daggers.
Ah, fond memories.
That time
killed a
I
wolf.
almost
And
killed.
as-
I didn't kill it, okay? I just put the idea of
As
contents.
she rolls over, you see in her other hand, and you sense power from this, anyone with knowledge. Gabriel doesn't come out the front door.
Okay.
Anything you want to do?
I'm going to stay there.
Yeah.
Like, just being Izzy, because Izzy wouldn't just go into a house. He'd just wait, you know.
Is it has no need for building?
Houses.
You need to get like a what would Isaac do bracelet.
Which
Firebolt it. I said apply to it, yeah. That's exactly what I tell you I'm going to kill you. She's got a doll. And it looks at first like the sort of doll that Blinksy would make. But the likeness is uncanny. You can see some of the hair actually looks exactly like his.
Likeness to
of
who?
Blinksy.
No.
Yeah.
As you look at it with its little
Oh, it is Strahd.
red bulbous nose, sunken eyes.
the Burgermeister.
She
Ooh,
has,
a little poppet of it.
yeah,
That's not.
it has a tuft of what is clearly his hair.
Ooh, a nice little curse doll.
That's super weird and cool.
Curse doll. Stab, stab, stab.
I'll mage hand that into my possession. Also,
Are you
Can-
okay, Joel?
Dragul is fine.
Can,
this is what I know best: being in a weird basement, stealing random magical shit.
do you think
It's
maybe
not
we
stealing technically, so you can't.
Oh
you're
yeah,
not,
I can't take things that don't belong to me. Or whatever that curse
Do,
was.
do you think maybe we could look at it and work out what it does before we take it away?
Yes, I'm just claiming it
Sure.
from her body, and then we can investigate it.
It is mine now.
How clear is it looking up the stairs? Like outside?
Misty night. Moon is still quite large in the sky, but not full.
Poetic.
And everybody's scattered, yeah?
Yeah, I can
Right, cool. I walk into the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it doesn't go in houses.
And as I get to the burnt bodies, I think, Hesse. And I go back into Gabriel and start walking down the stairs.
Okay.
Let's have a look.
Have a look at the creepy doll first. The voodoo doll.
Gabriel, you arrive. Go past some burnt bodies, past some more.
Oh, that was Hessia. That
Two
was Jackal.
brothers.
That was Constance.
Ice,
They've
fire,
kind of
ice,
relaxed
fire.
somewhat.
Electric.
Fire
Um,
in this skull.
Fire in the Taco Bell.
Well,
Give me a knowledge arcana on the doll.
On the creepy doll?
Can I consult with Hessia and use the help action to give her advantage rather than making a check myself?
Yeah.
I'll do that because Catherine trolling is always amazing.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing you did that.
What?
Oh, the second one was good. 23.
Okay, good.
The first one was not so
I was
good.
really afraid you were going to go, good thing you did that. 1.
This is a creepy, weird little item. It is a kind of voodoo doll-esque. You've heard of people using items similar to this in the past. To be able to create a link to their target and be able to cast touch spells onto the doll and affect
I will share that with the class.
Was it being put to any particular, like, is there something ongoing, or can we tell what it was used for?
I
or-
can identify it, and then with identify I can figure out what spells have affected the item.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Hi.
You want to do an identifier on it?
Yeah.
That'll take 10 minutes.
We
minute.
walk upstairs.
The boys are
It
eager.
takes a minute.
Oh, is it a minute?
Yeah.
Eager for a drink.
Casting time is 1 minute, and it's touch, and it's instantaneous.
Instantaneous.
Okay. You start making your way upstairs. Constance?
I,
11, because, yeah.
I'll take the keys to the library, and if you
I'll
let me.
walk up holding the doll.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm
Then
sticking with the doll because I'm concerned.
let's all go.
You make your way up the first set of stairs. You'd have to kind of go around to the front of the house and then up the main set of stairs.
Yep.
Who was it who snuck around up here briefly when you were looking around? Was it you, Gabriel?
One of you.
When-
Possibly.
Look,
the-
you
the
look through the
daughters-
windows.
the
Meowing through the door.
Yeah.
That was me. Yeah.
So as you go up the second set of stairs, you've got like a landing that goes from north to south of the whole building. The majority of the building is to the west, but there are 2 rooms to the east. The boys immediately make their way towards double doors.
Follow 'em.
You can see they're clearly locked.
Key. That's you.
Yep.
Open them up.
I got the keys. I'll unlock the doors.
Forgetful spell.
Why am I here? Who am I?
Well, you're
As you
definitely
open the doors, you can hear excessive meowing coming from inside.
Great.
The room is crawling with cats. Bookshelves hug the walls, but most of the shelves are bare. Other furnishings include a desk, a chair, a table, and a wine cabinet, which the boys make their way to straight away. The room has an irregular shape, and none of its angles seem quite right, as though the shifting of the house, as it's aged and moved, has set it off.
Ugh, so many cats.
Not a fan.
Not a cat person.
I
As
can
you-
understand that.
Look around at the cats. You can see that one of them, one of the cats, clearly has a key on a necklace.
I shall try and approach that cat.
It does look as if this used to be a full book, but it's now buried there,
Which book?
as in the shelves.
Oh, okay.
Does that look recent?
Over the few years, you would think. Who's going cat hunting?
It's gonna bite you.
Oh, it won't.
Going
Cat
in
mate.
friendly?
Yeah, she quite likes cats. Tails.
It'll
Yeah.
They
Big bird.
Give me a
animal handling.
animal handling. Yes.
Yes.
Where is animal? Oh, there. Oh God, that was a mistake. I should not have
scratch you with
suggested
its
that.
evil little claws.
4.
Probably think
I
it's
cast
fresh.
command on the cat. And say, sit.
It's a cat, not a dog.
It's going to succeed a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, it doesn't. Unless
Does it-
it's 6.
That lasts 1 round, so I run.
Yeah.
Grab it.
The cat looks like it's
6
about
seconds.
to sort of swipe at Hessia. And you
See?
as it plonks its butt on the floor.
I knew I had the touch.
Constance
Like,
literally
swing
just
it up.
shouted, sit. Can you do that to every cat we meet, please?
I can do it to
You don't
3
care.
more cats, and then I have to take a long rest.
It's hard work commanding cats.
The boys
It's like
open
owning
up the
cats.
wine cabinet and
Ooh, actually.
giggle like young adults, and as they both bring out crystal glasses, and the wine is in quite expensive looking decanters.
I could have cast it as a 2nd level spell slot and then commanded 2 cats. So it's 10 cats per long rest. If that helps with your cat maths at any point.
What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is where is that written down on this new sheet? Passive perception.
It's
is
right
only,
at the top
It's
under
only
your
10.
name.
The reason why mine's so high is because Eric gives me
okay.
+3 to my rolls.
Anyone with high passive perception, please?
Shouldn't passive perception be like 10 plus
15.
your perceptions?
No, it's just your wisdom.
Oh, okay.
Is it
Yeah.
no plus
No,
perception?
it can't be because my passive
Yeah.
perception
Oh,
is
so it'd
9.
be 14 then.
14. 15 on you?
14 for me.
9.
0 plus 0, so 0.
Elian,
So 10.
Yeah.
as you're looking around at the book,
Better than me.
your eyes drawn to, as you kind of make your way round to the south, so it kind of is like an L, like this kind of shape. And as you get round to where the sort of desk is at the bottom of the L, there's a bookshelf there which seems to have quite a few of the books still on it. And it kind of draws your eye, and as you step in close, you can see they're not books at all, but a fake front.
Ooh.
And with a little bit of poking around, you can see that it is a hidden entrance, but it seems to be locked.
Hessia, can you bring the keys over here a sec?
Can I get the key from the charmed
with the
cat?
sit, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and then I shall go with
Oh,
my
it's probably that.
ever-growing set of keys.
It's probably that key.
Try out some keys.
Taking that key from a cat is not technically stealing, is it?
You seem fine with it.
So far.
Yeah, perfect fit. A little click, and it opens up into a cubby hole, which then opens into a hidden room.
Ooh. I'm straight in there.
Me too.
I'll stay with the brothers.
I'm too busy with this doll.
I'm going to stay with the cat.
1 second, yeah, we'll come back to that.
Put
Behind-
it down before it
Constance
eats
has got a
you.
few friends.
It's fine.
Behind the hinged
Touch
panel in
seconds.
the bookcase lies a dusty 10-foot square room with a curtained window and shelves lining 3 walls. On the bottom shelf rests an iron chest. The other shelves are bare.
Go to the iron chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. Little chest in a secret room.
That sounds like something we should open with one of these many keys.
Or check first
one of-
before opening.
Nah.
The little chest is locked, but Lady's watches keys.
Yeah.
It doesn't take too long to work out which one it is. On her keys, she had a smaller one. So anyone want to write down, and I'll tell you what you find.
I'll let Hessia write down.
How do I know a pawn guard? Don't know.
So we need to actually
We should actually have a
everything we
party
Are you ready?
pity
Mhm.
book or something.
180 electrum
Whoa, Electrum.
with Strahd's profile on them.
Man, we can melt it down. It's
And they're in a little silk bag. A little leather bag with 110 gold pieces.
Nice.
A wooden pipe that looks
Well, everyone-
incredibly old. 5 scrolls. Notarized deeds for parcels of land given to the Watcher family by Count Strahd von Zarevich nearly 4 centuries ago.
Whoa.
A supple level case containing an unbound manuscript titled The Devil We Know. As you have a little flick into it, it's a poetic manifesto written by Lady Fiona Watcher, attesting that the worship of devils can bring happiness, success, freedom, wealth and longevity.
We chose the right side.
Happiness is better than devilness.
A blasphemous treatise bound in black leather titled The Grimoire of the Four Quarters, written by the infamous diabolist Devastatus, who was drawn and quartered for the fell practices, yet did not die.
Evil book, right?
A very old letter to Lady Lavinia Watcher from one Lord Vasily von Holtz, thanking Lavinia for her hospitality, loyalty and friendship over the years.
Isn't that
This
Strahd's
looks
disguise?
incredibly old.
Yeah. Walter Strahd. Ooh, so she's old.
She was Fiona.
That was Lavinia.
Oh,
That's
right.
probably his mum.
Old.
And we know Strahd is old. Old
He
as
is
the land.
ancient.
He is the land.
That's his catchphrase.
To identify lets me if this item is magic or some other magical imbued object, you learn the properties, how to use them, whether they need a tuning to use, how many charges it has left, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item or what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it.
Okay, 1 second, and I'll tell you what you get.
It is a doll. Woof. Oh, sorry.
You get the sense of divination magic
Yep.
and enchantment magic from it.
They'll go wild.
That one's there.
As you focus on it,
Maybe it's the old lady in the basement. Yeah?
this is bound just to the Burgermeister, Vargas. And as you're casting the identification on it, and almost like peeling back what has been happened and what's gone on through this item, you can see these mind affecting enchantments that have been cast through it.
Oh.
As then you snap out of it, as one of them didn't hit Vargas.
Okay.
One of the enchantments hit somebody else. One of the enchantments hit your daughter. One of the enchantments hit Stella. What have you done, you monster? As you then sort of snap back and you're in the room as you look round.
Did he say that out loud?
No, as you're kind of peeling back the spells that she's done through this, focusing and just bombarding this man with magic and just trying to corrupt and fuck up what he's seeing, what's going on around him over a long time. Somehow one of the spells that get cast into it
went onto
her daughter. Maybe she was close to him, maybe. And before you can stop it, she didn't have the willpower to resist it as he has in the past.
Do we know what spell?
No.
She really turned her into a cat.
The two boys you can hear enjoying lots of drinks.
I'm with them.
They pour you one as well.
I will drink it very slowly, just the one drink.
Yeah. Quite nice, kind of very small. They're filling up very regularly.
Yeah. Can I take the cat on a wander to see what other rooms there are?
Yeah, of course. It seems drawn to you. It seems like, give me an animal handling
Nice.
with advantage.
I've got a 0 in animal handling. That is a 5 or a 3. I don't like these dice.
I'm so sorry. It seemed drawn to you for a second. And now it seems to hate everything about you and hate everyone equally again. It's gone back to its prior.
That's alright, I'm wearing a lot of chainmail.
I send a message to Jackal.
We'll go back to Constance if that's okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, you can make your way out. So you've got 2 doors the other side. You've got the sort of staircase and a bit in the middle, and 2 doors at the other side, and 1 door, or 2 doors south of where you are on this side.
Okay, can I open one of the ones opposite where I am?
Yeah, top, north or south?
North.
Okay. As you open it, if a bedroom in Valaki could smell of lynx, this would be it. The kind of
Okay.
the bedroom contains nothing out of the ordinary. A neatly made bed, a table with an oil lamp on it, a wooden chest.
Yeah, it's one of the sons.
It seems wellish made.
Sure. I'll go to the next one then.
South.
There's a chest.
Yeah.
There's a light fire sputtering in this room. It's struggling for life, but it's still there. A family portrait, a noble father and mother, their 2 younger sons and a baby daughter in the father's arms. The sons are smiling in a way that suggests mischief for sure. The parents look like uncrowned royalty. The wood panel covers the walls around this room. A closet and framed mirror flank a curtained window to the south. To the north, a wide canopied bed lies pinned between matching end tables with oil lamps. Stretched out on one side of the bed is a man dressed in black. His eyes each covered with a copper piece. He bears a striking resemblance to the man in the painting.
Gonna put the cat down and sort of go tentatively walk a bit closer to it.
Give me a knowledge religion.
10.
10
it's
plus 1, 11.
You would know that the father was supposed to have died quite a while ago, but there are magics that exist to stop a corpse from rotting.
Has she been sleeping next to this corpse then for however long?
Yeah, we'll say sleeping next to.
That's
exactly what we'll say.
Oh, Adam, why?
Nice.
As your eyes are drawn once more to the painting again, you can't. Part of your brain thinks, what would this family have been if it was not in Valaki?
How old do the kids look in the picture?
Oh, a good 10, 15 years ago.
Okay.
The girl with the baby, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Okay. I cast Divine Sense. Is it undead or is it just dead?
I don't want to know.
Windspear has just put up rigor mortis. Bad.
No, he's not been raised. He's not undead. He's just been stopped from rotting, you think.
Sure.
There is a
Grim.
small chest in this room as well,
Okay. Yeah. I'll,
but it seems to be locked.
Okay. It seems to be locked. Can I try?
It's locked.
It's locked.
Actually, it's not.
I'm going to back away from this disgusting situation and have a look if there's any more. There's 2 more
Yeah.
doorways.
Yeah, I'll jump back to the other.
Yeah, sure.
Hessia, can I just put that grimoire away safely, please?
Oh, the evil one.
Yes. Thank you. Very far down in a bag, cover with everything else. Far away from anybody who might be tempted.
Hessia,
Yes, her.
you hear a voice in your head. I knew him well, and that is never his handwriting.
Can I have another look, actually, again? Quickly.
Why?
I've got an intuition.
A fake, a forgery. She's been taken in by nonsense.
Sure. Examine this book closely.
Let's say this is the book about the demonologist.
The evil one, yeah.
Yeah. You definitely get. Give me knowledge history.
What is going on with these dice tonight? 23.
As you look at it and you see Hessia looking at it again, it's in too good condition. It really is. You would have heard of this person. It's like a horror tale. And this is just into. And then as you look at it a bit closer, the paper, the ink, doesn't ring true. You think it's a fake.
Wouldn't you think that an evil book would feel evil? We felt a lot of evil stuff here. This feels like a book.
When you say you've felt a lot of evil stuff,
Is there any evil things out of your head?
Hey!
it looks too new, actually. Like, I've read a lot of old books. That's sort of part and parcel of being a historian, and that's just...
Before we met you, there was another house like this. They were acting like cultists, but it was all fake. A sham.
I mean, she wasn't fake, but maybe her cult was, her book club. I don't know, or she was taken in, but she seemed quite smart.
Jekyll and Gabriel. Anything? You finish the identification.
Yeah.
Get hit by this realization that you have somehow cursed or hexed or enchanted your own daughter.
Alright, I'm going to send message to Jekyll. This is the reason why the Burgermeister as he is, and this is the reason why the daughter is as she is. We need to get the others, and we need to work out a plan of what is next. Also, have you seen Red?
Sorry. Red's just hiding in the background, minding her own business
It's
a
just
bit.
a horse
She's
there now.
Probably talking to cats.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She probably is one of the cats now.
Yeah, one of these cats is red, and the rest are hateful.
We need to get the others. We need
From-
to go and decide what's next.
From identifying this item, and from you knowing what this item is, you think
Remove curse.
you could break the curse, but as soon as you'd have to focus through it, and as soon as this gets hit by remove curse, the item will lose power. So you think you can remove the curse from one of them.
From either the daughter or the Burgmeister.
Yep.
This is the conversation we need to have.
Yeah.
With the rest of them.
I will thank the brothers for the drink and wish them a happy, a long night of alcohol.
Constance,
Open the next door.
you from the west side south door, you can hear a meowing.
I'll leave that for a second and go to the next one.
Is it south? 1 second. No, middle door is the meowing.
I'll go to the one next to it.
Yeah,
first.
south one.
Yeah.
Very similar in style to the other boys' room that you went into.
Mm-hmm.
Everything laid out well, looks very tidy. There's no doubt in your mind that the boys did not tidy this room.
Of course.
So untidy.
Zero.
Tut tut.
There's no. I won't rummage in their stuff because that's just going to cause problems, isn't it?
There's still that.
I'll go to the.
Such
Is there one more
morality.
door? Is that right? There's one more door on this floor.
The middle one,
Yeah. Okay, I'll go into the cat noise door then.
it's locked.
Okay. I won't go into the cat noise door.
You can hear the gentle kind of scratching and meowing coming from the door.
Okay, and there's a staircase going up.
No, that's it.
Oh, okay. Fine. I'll turn towards where the rest of them went.
Yeah,
and
back into the
towards
library. You guys finish in the small room.
Say goodbye to the brothers and start heading out of the room.
They seem to be there, like both sitting in the two kind of big, heavy leather red chairs in here, which you've definitely seen better days. Feet up, drinking very expensive looking wine from a decanter.
Whatever.
We'll come out the secret room.
Shall we? We leave the library
Yes.
and we'll close the doors behind us as we leave to give the brothers.
We're going to go and sort things with the Burgomaster. We'll let you know how it goes.
They both raise a glass.
In the morning.
Let them go.
Shut the doors behind us.
Yeah.
What's in the rest of the house?
Two young men's bedrooms. Nothing much to be explored. A meowing door, and
That'd be her daughter.
yes, that would make sense. It's locked anyway, but
I've got the keys.
I don't think I can fully explain this. I think you might have to see it for yourselves. And I
Okay.
open the door to the master bedroom.
Oh God.
So the first thing that takes your eye is this very regal, expensive painting of a mature man, Lady Watcher looking beautiful next to him, two young boys with mischief in their eyes, looking like they're going to be up a tree in their best clothes after being told not to. A young baby. As your eyes drift over to the bed, Hessia, yours first of all meet the chest at the foot of the
Of course
bed.
it does, yeah.
Hello.
I know what I'm about.
And then up onto the bed. He looks very peaceful, asleep. Bearded man, strong jawline,
Coins still on the eyes?
2 coins still on the eyes.
Does he smell?
Wearing, no, not all.
Okay.
The skin looks slightly pale but beautiful. He looks peaceful.
Detect magic.
Necromantic on him.
Yep.
Anything else in the room?
How?
Necromantic magic. Probably a version of a gentle repose. Or something of the ilk.
Anything else? Magic?
Nothing else is magical in here, is it? Is there anything magical in the chest I can see through X
No.
amount of...
Why would you preserve your husband's body and keep it in your... Oh.
I think she's a little unhinged.
Was?
Or was. Yes. Was.
On that note,
Quite.
chest.
Yes,
Can
let's
I
focus
try
on
and-
literally
yeah.
anything other than that.
Yes.
I will stay by the door.
Also, we picked up a magic item screaming knife, I just remembered, downstairs, and then we got sidetracked by other things. So I still don't know what it does, but I'm carrying it around with me.
Don't
See what it
question
does.
it at any point.
We know it screams
know.
magic item.
No, your main identifier of magic items doesn't know. You've not told him.
Okay.
You open it.
I heard it.
Full body skeletal remains stuffed in long dead. No flesh left on them at all.
Effie sort of jumps back with a bit of a yelp.
There's no magic
Granny?
for that.
That's not what
Is
I
it
was
missing a
expecting.
femur?
No, good call.
Are there any? Is it just bones? Is there any kind of
Just
clothing or
As you
anything
look
else
at
in
it,
the chest?
no,
It is just bones.
just bones. Male. That's about all you can tell.
I wonder who this was.
His.
Yeah, that's my guess too.
I pull out a femur. I put the femur next to the leg of the gentleman that's lying down. Is it the same length?
They look old. They look very
really?
old. Yeah, they look old.
Also,
Maybe her dad's.
never mind.
Yeah, she seems to have a experience with dead bodies. I'm not bothered about this. To find out, I don't really want to know.
We should talk about this doll.
Oh yes, what's it? What's the?
This
Go on.
You said
This
there was a
doll
curse.
is a cursed item where you can put curses or effects onto it, and it will affect the person that it's aimed for. Being the Burgermeister, as I was identifying, she's put multiple curses on him, multiple times. Probably hence why he is insane. But one backfired and hit her daughter Stella. Stella is mad as a cat because of something that her mother had put onto this doll.
This is the thing that supposedly had caused the feud between them, but it seems that it was long before that.
No, this would have caused the feud. It would be the cat. The
If
reason
she
why
did it to herself, her own daughter.
But
Not
then
by mistake.
presumably
By
then
mistake.
blamed
And
the
then-
Burgermeister's
yeah,
son
exactly.
as a way
Yeah.
of causing a problem between them.
this can cure one of them.
One
If
of them.
Jakul uses remove curse through it, then it will reverse the magics that have been put on either or.
Dad.
What sort of asshole DM would come up with shit like this?
That is horrible. Is there no way to remove the curses directly from the people? Can I not maybe see the daughter and see if I can...
Well, I know where
This
she
is
is.
the way it gets
Maybe we
channeled.
should see the daughter first before we decide.
The Burgermeister seems like the most logical choice. He is running this town and he needs all the help he can get. A stable mind does seem like a very useful thing in this city that's already kind of half destroyed.
Let's collect all the information we can before we make a decision. What about the dagger?
Oh yeah, what's this, Gabriel? Don't tell me it's a dagger, I know that.
I spend a minute doing identify. I get my black book appears. I just start flicking through.
Is
while
it
holding my
really over dramatically covered in jewels and stuff? Is it like
There's
What
a big one in the
stupidest-
hill, big red one.
Yeah, boy.
It's like
Go for it.
It's mine,
overcompensating
just
with
makes it very clear. It's mine. I've just lent it to Gabriel to identify.
I mean, surely if it's anybody's, it's Constance's.
Why?
Because
Let's not be loud about that.
No, I know you
In the
can-
other room.
the doors are shut and I've lowered my voice.
So it's a +1 dagger.
It's a plus
I
one
shall
dagger.
write it down and then we will
This
fight.
dagger is extremely
Dagger
sharp.
If
It is
the
made
dagger
It's the
kills somebody, you gain 1d10 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
You've already got 12.
It's a vampiric dagger.
But only on a killing
Blow.
blow.
Ah,
Oh.
it's not that
So it's not just hit,
useful.
It's killing.
kill. But it is a +1 to hit, +1 to damage dagger.
Nice.
If you like daggers, it's good.
prefer rapiers. Actually, to be fair, I prefer longbows.
I got my anti-planned axe. I'm happy.
Shall we see the girl then?
Yes, let's see if I can do
See if you
anything to
can
help her.
restore her sanity.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Point them the way towards the door that I've just heard meowing behind.
I'll unlock
It's
it.
locked.
Yeah, I'll unlock it.
Key goes in with a click. The room is musty and dark. An iron-framed bed fitted with leather straps stands near a wall. The place has no other furnishings at all. Scurrying away from you as you go in on all fours is a young lady in a soiled nightgown. She leaps onto the bed and hisses at you. Little kitty doesn't know you.
Hello, Stella.
Little kitty doesn't smell you.
No.
We're not here to hurt you. We're here to help.
How long does it take you to...
I can try it. Yeah, I can try to remove whatever curse this is.
do you need a touch
Could be in the doll.
to be able to do that?
This is the issue.
Yes. Could be in the doll, but if I can do something without the doll,
Let's
and
try
use
it.
the doll to cure. Right, I'll
Red
try.
casts
I'll
whole
go towards
person.
it. Oh, yeah. Red.
Constance cast whole person.
Oh,
which I've already got
there we
practice.
So what are you doing?
She's casting
I'm
whole
sorry.
person.
Yeah, she's held in place for a minute. It is a wisdom saving throw.
She's very wise for a cat.
She's kind of in this kind of feline.
But she's held.
Okay, I will move forward quickly and kind of place my hand upon her head, and I will pray to Soon to try and restore the beauty of this girl's mind and try and
So we go
remove
for
curse.
restoration or remove curse?
Remove curse first. If it doesn't seem to be having an effect, I'll try restoration as well. But
1 second.
Weirdest prayer to the Morning Lord I've ever heard.
don't bother the morning lord.
Give me a d20.
13.
Oh, I should have. 1 second. As you get close, put your hands on her. Someone gave me a reroll.
Oh,
It's a 6. God damn it. Cheers, Watcher. That would have been funny. You can see she battles it as she focuses, trying to break free, but no joy.
no.
As you pump remove curse into her, you don't feel that she was cursed or you got rid of anything.
Lesser restoration has no effect either.
You're going for a lesser restoration.
Yeah,
Your
I'll give it a
knowledge
try.
on lesser restoration is the longest someone has been hit by an enchantment or something along those lines. It's going to have caused permanent damage.
Okay.
You going to try it?
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay, give me a d20. We'll see how good you are.
7. Not too good.
Okay. As you pump this, or focus into her and push, trying to regain this young, probably innocent girl's mind, you can feel some of it returning
Oh, I have an inspiration point. I'm going to use that.
Is that something that I can boost with the bardic inspiration?
How would you go about it?
Singing
a song.
Do the entire cat stage show.
If it's the movies, if it's the one from the movie, yes. No. Yeah, I'll give you bardic inspiration on it.
Cool. I will lay my hand on your shoulder, and I will say, "Shining silver, fair and bright, steel-skinned, life and light."
How does that give me a D4?
So it is a D8, but you can do it after you roll.
Oh.
Okay, chuck them in.
Where's the D8?
What is it, a D?
You go.
I don't have a D8.
Well, now you do. Just roll the dice.
That's fine. Okay.
And you do 20 as well. Oh yeah.
19
In total?
in total.
Okay.
What happened to my... How?
You lost your D8?
Yeah.
Oh no.
There's a pack of like a mixture of stuff, so it might be
In
with
there.
that one.
You feel you break the enchantment that was put upon her. It was deep and it was strong, and it had sat in position on her for a long time. What will come of her, you're not sure now.
Okay. Does she pass out then or something?
She's still held.
Okay. I will step back. I'll say I've done what I can.
Okay.
I do not know if she will be recovered completely, but
You've given her a chance.
yes, I believe so.
Okay.
Whole person. How long does it last?
A minute.
So
Yeah.
that's
As you kind of step back, as you're now in a room with probably 18, 19-year-old girl wearing just this nightgown, which looks threadbare and tattered. The smell of the room now is kind of filling your nose. As your hold ends, Constance, and she's released.
Stella?
Yes?
Can you hear us?
She runs at you. What do you do?
I just
She leaps at you.
I'll kind of stand there, kind of arms kind of up, kind of I almost insta run.
As she links her arms around you and holds on and kind of dangles from you.
Stella.
She is so frail, so slight. As her dirty nightgown kind of presses against you.
I kind of.
She sees you does that and kind of drops back.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
As she kind of looks up to all of you and looks down to what she's wearing and lets out a little scream and turns her back on you.
Stella, your brothers are in the library. You should go and talk to them.
I'd like to get dressed first, if that's okay.
Yes,
Of
course. We will give you some.
I
privacy.
look round the bare room,
It's nothing.
and then I nip into the bedroom, and I basically look through to find something that isn't very much her mother's.
It's very much her mother's.
Like something like a chemise or something fairly neutral, and just bring it back and give it to her. We'll leave you to dress.
Okay.
I kind of give her a small bow and.
As you do and you give her the bow, you see her
Oh.
lick her own shoulder and then shudders at the thought of what she's just done with a shake of her head.
When we were here before and we got the pail of water to like chuck over Hesia's bed to try and make it holy water that she was sleeping in to try and avoid the hags. Because obviously that was a great train of thought that we had.
We all remember that well.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Where
I can
does-
see the logic.
Yeah, of course. It just made her sad and damp. and being attacked by hags while sad and damp. Where did we get the water from? Was
The
it
bathroom.
There was a kitchen.
There was a kitchen down. There was
Kitchen
a
down
there was a place downstairs. There was a storeroom.
That's
Yeah.
a separate thing than you wanted to put me in a bathtub. Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
I will head towards that then and
Yeah.
see if I can get like a wash basin or something for her.
Yeah, there was like a kitchen area, and there was like a little bit that you guys sat in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get come out with a wash basin. Nice.
Yeah, fill it and bring it back up.
Everyone, you got probably a minute upstairs if anyone wants to be doing anything.
I'm going to put my head.
As you get down,
Mm-hmm.
hiding in the kitchen is a maid. Under one of the counters. She's old, maybe 60s.
Was she there before?
She was.
Yeah.
You saw her before when you
Yeah.
guys came and visited.
Was she the sort of blustery, no nonsense one, or was she or was that the cook in the other house?
That was the
The
cook
one-
in the other
Yeah,
house.
who
The
then
dead
got
cook
killed
in the
by
house.
the,
Yeah.
the assassin guy. I'll just leave her to it because
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to help much. Hello.
I've killed all the people.
Good for yeah, you get some water, leave her in there. And she's just hiding underneath.
Yeah.
Well,
Those upstairs, anything you want to be doing?
I'm going to put my head into the library. Jakul has managed to assist your sister in mostly regaining her sanity. She's getting dressed at the moment, but you should probably have a conversation before you...
As you
Go
open
too
the door,
much
the
further.
smell of like tobacco hits your lungs as well as both of them have got pipes out.
Yeah. So you might want to consider...
As you walk in, you definitely overhear, "We can play this to our advantage, brother." As you kind of come in, there's not even like a subtle stop as you walk in, and then, "Yes, you're right." And then you come in and you say that, and there's no jump out of their skin. There's no whatever. They both see you. Oh,
Yes, good news. Yes, good news.
they both finish, bottom their drinks, go over, refill, and start making their way out. They are both relatively pissed.
Wonderful people. Let's leave, shall we?
I have nothing further to do.
You can sense there's still power in the item you've got.
We should take it to the Burgomaster and
Do it in front of his eyes.
yes, he'll want to see the evidence of what we found.
And regaining his mind to him to know that we have done it
Yes.
for him.
Yes.
Yeah. Hopefully the brothers will look after the sister.
We cannot take everyone with us and save everyone.
Is there...
Always. We've done what we can.
Yes, I mean, hopefully they will be able to at least employ some people to look after her needs.
You haven't seen, in your rummaging here, much sign of wealth.
Well, we have the massive amount of money that we just stole
Yeah.
from them.
Yeah.
Maybe we should leave them some
Like
of their money.
empty bookcases.
Nope.
This does not scream of money in here.
I didn't see you
Compared
taking
to sort of like the downstairs, but like in their private areas, you can see that she did not have much money left.
She had a ridiculous amount of electrum.
She's used them all and used all her gold to buy the guards.
That amount of money that we just stole,
It's a good amount.
that is a huge
Yeah.
amount of money.
Is it 100,
Yes.
110 gold and
But for
180
keeping
electrum?
it,
180 electrum is...
holding up a household and keeping it on its feet is not cheap. Especially if you have no husband and 2 boys who drink lots of.
We could always suggest they take over the bar.
I don't think they'd be very good hosts, but...
I think Elian might have something to say about that, Gabriel.
No, Ivan isn't going to be there.
Also, they're not the best at running bars just because they're good at drinking.
They'll be great at running it into the ground. I think There are a number of people who will want to fly in and take over that bar, I would imagine, and we should leave it to my brother to delegate.
And fly in.
Fly in.
Sorry, did anyone need me to emphasise that
I mean,
anymore?
yeah.
Are we all on the same? Great.
Yeah.
Can we leave this house
You
of
need to do the
cats?
flappy arm movements just to really hammer it home. Apparently.
Yeah, I'm very subtle.
We all just wanted to point out that we got the subtlety by repeating.
Yes.
Fly.
Just for the future, we don't necessarily need to endlessly repeat it until every person walking past is on the same page. We could
You
just
make your way down
We
towards the
will all
Burgermeister's
fly
house.
Yes, we're going back to the Burgermeister's house.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're met by some of the guards you sent away. Now there's 2 outside his front door.
Good afternoon. I walk straight past them.
Yeah, they'd let you. The Burgermeister is there. He's downstairs.
Ah, Baron Vargas.
We told
Absolutely useless.
Hopefully not so useful so soon.
Well, look who's returned.
Yes.
We have.
And look who else has returned. Izik's back. And you guys, you trespassers will get what's coming to you.
I just turn into Izik and just stare at him.
Oh, you
Is
still
it-
is
What?
it?
No, I'm not.
Oh no, you turn
No,
back
he
into
turned back
Gabriel.
to Gabriel.
Yeah.
We
Izik is dead.
Oh, come on. It's just soft.
He like shuffles back really fast on seeing you.
And then I go back into Gabriel.
What?
we used what means were necessary to prevent a riot. I'm sorry for the impact on your feelings, but regardless,
You can see his eyes glaze over.
we have done this.
Izik is dead.
The situation has been resolved with the family. And we believe that she was addling your mind through magic.
Nonsense.
I hold the doll up.
We will remove what she has done.
Right in front of your very eyes.
So, yeah,
I hand
I'll
you the
take
doll.
it. And I will kind of kneel and make a bit of a show of it and kind of
Be
pray.
strong.
Thanks. Do a little prayer. Get a little bardic inspiration. And I'm gonna remove curse. Is that was the way?
Yeah, smash both spells into it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna magic.
Smash
One
magic.
Yeah.
Remove curse and restoration, or whatever can be done.
You feel the magic drain from the item, but normally you're sure that you've got to touch whatever you're casting it on, but you're able to sense him through this and hit him with touch spells through this doll.
I'll try and reach through and.
The power, if you could make this with one of the other party members, you'd be able to heal them through it.
No.
You'd be able to
It's a good thing
enhance
you're
them,
doing this, not
enchant
me.
them,
No.
as you close that area of your brain off.
Amateur. Always listen to those voices.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
As you see
They've done me any harm.
in front of your eyes,
It didn't.
it's similar to the
You have no power here.
as you break the enchantment. As he does stand up straighter, his eyes seem sharper and focus in. His nose slightly less bulbous. You can feel his mind getting sharper as you've connected to him through casting these spells. As he looks around.
How are you feeling?
Bitch.
She's dead.
Too good for her.
Her son.
Please tell me she suffered.
Awfully.
It seems
As I
like
have suffered.
Baron Vargas, we have some matters to discuss. Firstly, you should know that her son's She had a cult who we believed that was helping enchant you. Her sons turned against the cult to support you at the last.
Is this true?
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
Together with her sons, we have destroyed the cult.
We'll quarter the bitch.
There's probably no point because she's currently melting.
Her,
She has been.
yes.
The tact of the screen.
Somewhat melted with acids.
There is one more thing.
As you're saying that,
Oh, we have guests, do we? I didn't know. I would have made tea for them.
as this woman walks round the corner, eyes vacant, and just kind of looks.
Oh, by the morning, Lord, what have I done?
There is.
What kind of monster? What kind of man was I?
The important thing is, what kind of man will you be? There is much to be done in Valeki, and you have the power to make right so much of what went wrong.
Lydia. We must get... Where is her brother?
I will come forward and I will put my hand on his shoulder and I will cast heroism on him. Try to stabilize him. And
What does that do?
It's it makes you immune to fear and
Gives you temporary hit points.
temporary hit points.
Nice, I like it. It's a good spell. Yeah, you invoke.
Yeah.
How do you Jekyll invoke it into him?
I put my hand on his shoulder and I say, "Be strong, like the man that you were before. Be the strong leader that this town needs."
Let me give him a d20. It's all right. You feel some of his composure come back.
Okay.
Oh, my angel. My life.
Do you think that you could help her?
I can try and help your wife, as I have helped you.
We don't know if it will work, but
I can try.
Where is her brother? Where is Lucian?
Who's Lucian?
The father.
He passed away some years ago. You mean Lord Watcher?
No,
No.
Father Lucian, the priest.
Priest.
Oh,
He was
Kidnapped by
unfortunately.
Strahd.
Yes.
Keeping it blunt.
sorry, wrong person.
Years are fuzzy to my brain.
There has been a lot of disruption in the past few days.
Is it true the boy Isaac is dead?
He is
Yeah.
dead.
Unfortunately, yes.
There has
And it
been.
is by my actions and the monster I raised him to be.
This is mostly to blame
Come.
on the curse that was upon you.
Sit with me. We have much to discuss, it would seem.
Indeed. I will tend to your wife. My colleagues will tend
Yeah.
to you.
He kind of takes you through to the large sort of sit-in room that you guys had been in before, and takes a pew.
Okay. With his wife in the same kind of in the corner of the room or something like that, I'm going to try and see if I can figure out what's wrong with her and if there's anything I
Okay.
can do.
Yeah.
If you like, I can identify if anything's and
Yeah, if you can help.
still cast on her.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
spend some time with her.
So yeah, I just touch her and I just identify.
You invoke it.
There are a few things.
As he sees you holding onto his wife.
Lydia, sit. All will be well, I promise.
But as he says it this time, a genuine smile comes across
Aww.
We made the right choice. Finally!
Thing.
Oh, that's the first right choice we've made since we arrived here.
There is
That was
an
the right choice.
opportunity
That's true, yes.
for you to make right something that has gone wrong.
What's
Um,
this?
Belinsky the
Blink-
toy maker.
Linksy.
His Blinksy. His shop was damaged. His livelihood mostly destroyed. He is distraught for several reasons, but maybe you could lend some largesse to restoring his livelihood, giving him back a home.
This is lower on the
Priorities.
No, it's not. It's top of the priority list.
Tomorrow, yes, we'll look into it.
Thank you. And I hate to be indelicate, but I presume that the offer that you and I agreed about sparing my companions for the misunderstandings that happened last time we were here, that still stands in return for our help, the help that we have already given you?
I owe you my life. I owe you the life of my wife. You are honoured guests of mine and Valaki.
You are most gracious, Baron.
Oh, you finally did something
It's a good thing.
Oh my
and-
god.
Was Bergmeister the one that gave us the mission about the kids as well? Being
Yeah, the kids being dragged off.
yeah.
That is the next.
We have
Thousand
consecrated the lands of the
Cathedral.
church.
Good.
The church needs some repair.
It's a cathedral. It's a big.
Never
It's a
mind.
church.
Shut up! I'm from the Valaki. This is a city, and that's a cathedral.
Your west wall needs to be looked at. And if you remember, children have been kidnapped by the werewolves.
They won't be looking to kill them swiftly. They will probably be seeking to turn them over the course of the next month till the moon rises again. We should seek to recover them, but I think we have a little time.
I don't think we have time for the other thing we need to do.
We have a pressing engagement.
Many.
Stay. A month. Just stay for a month. Help me rebuild.
You don't need our help.
I do.
You have everything you need within you,
No.
and we have much to do. I'm going to inspire him.
If you can help us get back on our feet, fortify our walls, train up new guards, enchant our weapons, perhaps,
How much silver do you have?
we can find some. A month is all I ask.
We have to go to Casimir.
We have other promises to help other people as well. We
Please.
will definitely return
We will come back.
and come and go and help as
A
we
week
can.
then, just a week.
We have.
My lord.
We'll
We
come back
don't-
within a week. We'll come back in a week. We need
And
other
then
things to
stay.
do first. But if you can promise us safety here,
We'll be back in a week,
we'll be back in a week.
and then we'll stay.
Where have you got to go that could be so important than protecting these people?
Many promises had to be made to many people in order to get us into this situation and to help you.
Once our enemies discover that Isaac is no more, we will be almost defenseless against them.
No.
No, you will not.
People will fight for a ruler that they believe in. You have to show them that you're not the man that you were. You're not the monster you were.
And that will take time, and that's why I need a month.
You can do this. And I believe that Victor can help you too, if you mend things with him.
I have lost my son.
You have not. There is much distance between you, but you have not lost him. Family is important. You can't let it go.
You can never lose a child.
Someone just asked a good question. Is it using weeks or 10 days? I like 10 days.
Give me a 10 days. Just 10 days is all I ask. I know you have done so much for me already. Do not make me beg.
We can't acquiesce.
I will not let this town fall.
It won't fall.
Harness this determination, this fire,
I will not.
and we will come back.
Be remembered.
We will help you. We just need a few days of our own.
As the
work.
Valakrich that let the town of Valak fall. Valaki will stand.
Valaki will stand.
But right now it is on its knees and you are saying you are going to leave.
There is much to be done outside the walls to keep the town safe. There are problems out there that will come here. Let us
Then
do...
let them come.
Let
With you
us
by my
do-
side, we can
No,
stand.
Baron Vargas, let us do what we do best. And you do what you do best. And together we will fix this land. But you cannot chain us here.
Others have come and tried to fix this land.
They're not
Others
us.
have come and taken on
Trust me, I
he who will not be named here.
am well aware.
We can fortify, we can defend, and that's what I ask of you. 10 days.
We could give you that, but at a later date. We cannot give you that immediately.
A couple of days.
We have
We have one
commitments we
pressing
must do.
commitment. And then
Do you think my guard is strong enough to defend us versus another attack from the werewolves?
The full moon is past.
over.
They
You
can
have
still
the-
come.
You have the reconsecrated ground of the church. The church is defendable.
From the undead, yes. And the west gate, yes. If you can answer me, if you can look me in the eye and say that you feel we can hold against them if they came for our children, then I will let you go in good conscience.
They have already come for your children. Let us go and get them back.
And if they come again,
We will destroy where they live now.
so
They will
that's
not
where
be
you
able
plan to go. Yeah, Warren.
That is on our list.
We will go.
That's not quite good. Yeah.
How many hours do we have left?
We had tomorrow. We
Gotta
we
be
have to
there
go
tomorrow.
back.
No. You got tomorrow and tomorrow the day after.
Oh, okay. So, we have
So,
So what, 2 days? till we need
no.
to go?
Erwin said they're leaving tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or Damia, sorry.
Yeah,
Danica, sorry.
Danica.
Danica said they're leaving tomorrow, but you've got the day after tomorrow is Casimir.
Casimir.
So we can
Time wise, so
So we
we've
can
got, we've
give
got
them
a
2
day.
days.
We've got a day.
you've got a day.
We have a day.
It's time for a montage.
Are we going to stay here for a day, or are we going to go for the werewolves for a day?
We rest now. In the first light, we head out.
Deal with the werewolves.
Deal with the werewolves. Get these children back.
It's too far, isn't it? I thought it was
No.
up in the.
I think we can get there and back in a day if we...
I think it's too far.
Oh, is it?
From you were sort of told where it was,
Yeah.
and it was off the beaten track north of
Was-
Kresk,
Oh yes.
if you
Yeah.
remember.
Wow. Yeah.
We've got to be back
It
to
was
Casimir.
it was right out there.
How, okay.
No, 1 day is not enough. 10.
We can help you to fortify for a day, but then we must fulfill our commitments, and then we will return. Once our commitments are fulfilled, we will return, and we will
Should
help
only
you.
take a day or two. I
We
don't
will
know.
not. We will not be gone for long.
The map does not show you all the details.
It may take us several days. We do not want to.
It is
Exactly.
flat by virtue of being a piece of paper.
Those who have been touching and trying to,
Yeah.
you kind of been chatting. No, you don't think there's anything you can do. This is old. You're talking years and years of damage here, and not just from one source.
Okay.
She is just Imagine seeing the man you love turn into what he became, your son messing with your mind, losing your brother, just your father coming to life in front of your eyes and trying to kill your husband.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
completely fucked. Is the
Great.
only way I can put it. Could her brother bring her back better than you? Maybe. From what you saw, he was pretty strong
Add that to the list.
and had a connection with her, with it being his sister.
But he's currently in Strahd's castle. Yay!
One more thing to
Well, we could just end it all and go for a visit for dinner with Strahd.
do. I
We
don't.
have
We're
been
definitely
invited.
ready to do that.
I have a sneaking suspicion that there would be 5 courses, 6 courses on that menu, and I don't wish to be one of them.
How many things on that list of useful things have we got?
The letter
0.
did say that you'd
One.
be welcomed guests and he wouldn't attack you.
You.
The staff is key to something else.
We went into the tomb and we got the book.
Anyway, in character, what we're talking about?
Baron Vargas. Let us go and do what we do best.
We will
Set
definitely
things on
return.
fire.
But will there be anything here for you to return to?
That's
Yes.
up.
Yes.
I believe there will be.
Then look me in the eye.
I believe you have
Tell
the strength.
me we will survive an attack by the werewolves.
In a month? Yes.
But if they came tomorrow,
They
will
won't
not
come
come
tomorrow.
I'm not coming.
you can't say that.
I just did.
I can guarantee that.
Does Jekyll guarantee that?
No.
Does he, in his heart of hearts, believe that they won't come?
Yeah, no.
The full moon has just ended, hasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, that's when they're at the top of their strength, but they can shapeshift whenever they want.
You can rally the people, take up the defensive places in this town.
Then give us sword weapons. Give us magics.
We have already reconsecrated your entire western side of your city.
Which will do nothing to stop them.
It will weaken them.
What are the coins made out of? The ones with shards?
Gold, iridium, electrum.
What's electrum?
So-
And it's just really valuable. It's like 100 gold or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
10.
10, sorry.
10.
Loaded.
I think it's
10
10.
gold.
Anyone in chat? Electrum is 10 gold pieces, I think.
So that'd be 1,800 gold.
Yeah.
Plus the 110. So we basically got 2,000 gold.
Not that we're going to be able to spend it here.
Well, we can give it to the Burgmeister.
Give it to
and-
Blinksy.
The Bastani did say that they could make a deal because they can leave if you wanted to buy stuff.
True.
Someone
It
said
was
free
pretty
gold to an Electrum, so it might be free gold. It might be less than you think.
Okay.
Okay.
It's probably in the DM guide, I think, rather than players.
Google will know.
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh. Electrum is half a gold piece.
is it?
What?
Yeah.
Boo.
Saturn and
Swindled.
platinum is
Oh.
10.
Oh, is it? It's like 50p.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rubbish.
So,
a lot less.
I thought we were loaded. And
the wrong way round.
we've got.
Just to see Hesia's face. I've got all this.
Right, it's silver, is it? So we can't even melt it down.
No, we have no silver.
useless.
I've made my case. Sleep on it.
Very well. We will sleep on it, but we have things that we must do.
So be it. And no matter what you do, you go with my blessing.
Thank you, Baron.
Thank you.
We will return and we will help.
And you will be here when we do.
And we will hold a festival that even the morning Lord will shine upon us for.
Once always
People
safe.
want to smile,
Yeah.
let them smile. If people don't want to smile, don't force them to smile.
Let's go.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, rest. One last thing. I'm just going to nip out the room. Bear with me a sec. Just one more thing we need to clean up. I'm going to nip upstairs into the room with the mirror.
Uh huh. You're gonna try and break it.
Smash the mirror.
Yeah?
Oh God.
It seems like a bad
Well, actually, do I think that being a magic mirror, it will break?
As it clatters to the floor.
Bounce, bounce. The dead assassin comes out.
First of all, we don't know where that assassin is. We don't know whether it's gone back in the mirror. It could still be out there somewhere. Also, I like that mirror.
Pardon?
I think the stream got disconnected.
Oh no.
No, it missed my mirror rant.
It's 10:05.
Yeah, it's time.
Yeah.
I will leave it there.
Is it still
That's
recording?
really good.
Because we can just say goodbye now.
Goodbye now.
On the
Bye now.
Goodbye.
Goodbye now.
I think we're down. Yeah, call it there. Crash, Sandy.
Well,
But the mirror.
thank you all.
The
Thank you, everyone.
The mirror.
mirror of assassination.
And also sexy.
Yeah, someone just made a good point. Electrum is used to make magical items.
So it's useful in that respect.
Yeah, you can melt it down.
Okay, so we could.
That's why I was like, why don't we just melt it? That's why I was like,
But I
silver though, innit?
thought we
So you
were
can just melt
so-
it.
I wasn't sure.
How do you?
We're
I don't
like
even know
half
how
as
you
rich.
enchant magic weapons. Actually,
Thank you all.
Right, Matt, if you can put your mic somewhere else.
Yeah.
No, because he's
I got a new battery now.
It's this one.
And then we'll change all of these ones.
This one is